Well, if you remember that police seat I got a while back, I actually traded a seat for a seat. Somebody had given me that seat, and he spotted the bicycle that was in my garage that I built last year for, what, $2.50? I'm going to deliver it to him right now, and thanks for giving me the seat. Nice even trade. The bike's worth, yeah, about $100, and the seat's worth about $200, and brand new. He never used it, and like this thing I built from scratch from the junkyard, if you remember. That was quite a few videos back, maybe even a couple of years ago, but it hangs in my shed doing nothing in the garage, and kind of let somebody use it who wants it. There you go. See it? I'll get some pictures. I'm at Rich's house, and this is the pretty much pieces of the exercise equipment we had put together to make that frame, and I'm looking at these going, hey, those will make some damn good backstops for the steering column, or the trees, or whatever you call it. What do you call it? The down tubes in the front?
Oh.
Triple trees.
Yeah.
Some bumpers. They're about an inch thick. If I get rid of all these washers, maybe cut a little bit of the threads off, and we'll thread the tube and put that in, clean them up, and of course I'm gonna like bed liner them or something crazy, right? To get rid of the rust. But that's pretty cool. Now I'm at my friend Rich's house, and this is the little building behind his shed, behind his garage. And he's got a swing axle with ball joint front end, one of the oddballs. He got this last summer, I think. It was like $100 with a bunch of other parts. A bunch of other parts. I stepped on that stupid thing. I'm going to take some pictures of all the Volkswagen goodies in his yard. This is his 74 Volkswagen thing buried out here behind the back, and she's pretty rotted. She's a little denty, but not like you couldn't get a fender. I'd like to get back there, but I ain't doing that. Can go a little bit. Oh yeah, there's another IRS suspension here. Well, the arms and the tranny anyway. I can get back there a little bit. It's got these crazy paddle tires on it. Those are obviously fiberglass seats for the SR2 that's in the garage. Oh, they're out of the Doom Buggy.
Yeah. Huh? No, those are out of the Manx.
They're out of the SR2? Oh, and you got those crazy, like Mustang seats or something in it.
The Doom Buggy seats.
This hurts. We gotta dig this thing out. Even if we just vacuum it up and push it back in.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You like those competition tractor tires on the back?
Yeah, what's up with the mud flaps tires in the back? What are they, from a quad?
No, they're actually small implement tires.
Implement tires.
Yeah. Those are on the 10-inch wide Jackman wheel.
Looks fair. I mean, be some expensive fenders.
Yeah, I gotta get the cooking.
Alright, decided to pop on my wheel adapters for now. Now these convert the Volkswagen 4-lug to a 4 3/4 Chevy. 4 3/4. And I have some rims that Dawn has that I'm just going to pop on that I can use with these lug nuts. They're not steelies or nothing, but at least it'll get it on the ground and on 4 wheels. I want to restore the Trans Am wheels, but to do that I kind of move this thing out of the way too. So, and I'd like to see it on 3 wheels. So I got one adapter on. I'm going to go put the other one on. The other one is right here. Now they use this weird, one of these lug nuts is like offset like that. So you screw this one into the drum, line it up, make sure it's all centered, and then you put the other 3 in with these special lug nuts, which they have a real narrow head. I had to grind the edge off of this one actually, the chrome ones, because they're just a hair oversized. These are 14 millimeter, and usually these are 19 millimeter. But you can see the 4 to 5 lug bolt pattern. So I'm going to pop this one on, and I'm going to go get those ratty old rims from Dawn so I can have something to roll around on. Well, they would fit if I had the correct lug nuts. These lug nuts end up being flush. What I need is the ones that reach in a little bit that have the washers on them. What I have is the conical ones that would actually work with like a steel rim, but this ain't a steel rim. It's got to be 3/4 of an inch thick, so I need special lug nuts for these to work. They are beaters. They're really, really dry rotted, but it holds air, and if it rolls, it's going to go on there for now because the Trans Am wheel's got to be restored. Looks pretty good from behind though. That thing is going to be wide. I never realized that. Holy crap, it's going to be wide. Alright, I got to get this stuff out of here. I'm going to go grab the other wheel, and for, what, 20, 30 bucks, I'll get some lug nuts that are correct and hopefully put the thing on the ground. I did go by Rich's, like I said. I took a picture of where this rear frame sat in the ground for I don't know how many years, right down to the drums, and he had traded it for me for a couple of aluminum rims that I had, so that was a good deal. We had fun and we're still good friends. Let me go get some damn lug nuts. Well, these are, I forget what they call these, like fake rivets, like center lines, you know what I mean? They're just dirty. These are actually the small ones. These are 15s. So you can see the side. They're pretty dry rotted. Let's see. Magenta GT. Look at the dry rot. Don't see the size. P235/60 SR15. And you see the studs are just flush with the top. Because I gotta go get those lug nuts. Be back. Well, after all the running around, I was only able to find four lug nuts. But it's enough to hold them on so I can roll it out. And damn it, I'm going to do it. I just got to get my son to help me push the body back out of the way, because it's right in the line of fire here. I think we'll move it off to the left. But she is on 3 wheels. Actually looks pretty straight. Should hope so. I measured it every friggin' 10 minutes when I was welding. I got some wire laying on there because I was starting to mess with the solenoid and what would be the ignition switch wire from the key switch to the first solenoid. And I can see the horns and the clutch and the brakes. But I want to push it outside, even if it's just to take a picture and sweep the floor. So let's get at it. I just tried these little nylon feet thing that Rich had, and from what I can see, I have to cut probably about the thickness of these two nuts. I'm going to cut right there off, and then it's going to thread in without the nuts. So I've got my hacksaw, and I'm going to cut this thing off right now. Well, these are the nylon feet from that exercise equipment. Same as all this white metal, powder coated metal. Cannot believe I'm actually using the same thing, but the feet are my stoppers. Doesn't hit the horn anymore on either side. And it allows a little bit more than what I expected, but not a big deal. It's actually, instead of it being straight, it's kind of like this. It gives it a little bit more, a few more degrees turn on both sides. And it's fully adjustable, so I could put another washer or shim or whatever. I could get the other wheels and extend them way out, but I just wanted to make sure that when this thing turned right and left, that it was kind of in the center. I mean, it don't get any better than that. And they don't smash the little Honda horns anymore. But I had it outside. That was cool. On 3 wheels. Had it outside. But it's been a long day of running around for other things. And I'm going in. You have a good night. Woohoo! 3 wheels. Awesome.